definitely, most definitely. Let's talk about 2020. You know, like with 2020 in general, you know, it was a rough year. Like, you know, with the pandemic outbreak, and you know, you had a lot of the protests going on with the police violence. Just you know, like I want to start just like with what in your opinion, like you know, what is the black experience in America?
Man, less opportunities for sure. You know what I'm saying? The voice is definitely still fighting to be heard. You know what I'm saying? We're still getting hushed. Um, it's not a fair experience, I can tell you that. I would hate to say the wrong thing on this topic, but you know, I feel like we still got a lot of work to do. I feel like we've covered some grounds for sure, but I think we definitely still got a lot of work to do when it comes to our people and having fair opportunities and justice and having a voice. You know, having a voice is definitely a big part of it. I think they trying to give black people the voice a little bit, but a part of it, to me personally, feels like they just doing it because it's trendy right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people on board because it's the trend.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it in, you know. But hey.
Like, in your opinion, like, do you feel like, you know, it's kind of like a crab in a bucket type of deal? Like, just, or do you feel like you get support?
As a black female artist or just in general?
In general, like from what you see. In 2021.
I think in a sense everybody got to go through that crab in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Even if you somebody that real plugged in, somewhere in there you got to fight your way through something. You know what I'm saying? So I think in a sense everybody deal with this. So yeah. But it's a matter how you gonna play your cards. You know what I'm saying? You want to be seen. It's a matter how you put yourself out there and how you reel the people in. You know, so.
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
At the beginning of 2020, you embarked on a promo tour in Georgia.
Mhm.
Okay, so what project was that for?
That was for a single that I was pushing called Currency.
Okay, the Currency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, kind of just talk about that and how that was going.
It was going good. I hadn't been too long, moved back to Atlanta, and just had been doing a lot of research on my day-to-day about events that's going on, shows that I could be doing, just trying to line things up to keep myself busy in the midst of this single being out and networking and trying to build, like I said, that team and that buzz. And I had maybe 8 to 10 shows lined up amongst Atlanta, and I think a couple of them was in Florida, and one might have been in New Orleans. I'm not sure. But so just knocking all those shows out, and came across one on January 7th through Takeoff ATL. I don't know if you heard of them before.
Mm.
And good show. Nothing out of the norm. Did my performance, networked with a couple of people like always. I stuck around for maybe 10 to 20 minutes after I performed, but I just decided to go ahead and go home like 12 o'clock. So I leave the show when I get home. Fast forward to when I get home. I'm entering into my garage. Then I go to enter into my door, but my garage door doesn't close. I turn around. There's a guy standing there. My natural instinct is to go for my weapon to defend myself. But in the midst of me doing it, he already got his finger on the trigger. So he shoot 8 times, and I get hit 4. So from there, after his rounds is out, he take off running. I walk myself into the house. Call 911. Here I am.
After you get shot, like, what's going through your mind?
When he shot, I was just thinking, like, is this dude, like, throwing fireworks at me right now? Like, my head is just, like, kind of blacked out, but at the same time, I'm hurt. But it's like, I'm just looking confused, like, is somebody popping fireworks, playing game? Because it's just like, you hear pop, pop, just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And then you thinking to yourself, I guess just naive, like, you know, who the hell gonna come shoot me? For what? You know? So, that's my thoughts. And it happened, you know what I'm saying, less than 60 seconds seemed like. And he gone. So, once he take off, ears ringing, of course. I'm just standing there and I'm like, what the hell? Still thinking fireworks for whatever reason, you know. I had his jacket on and I just started seeing blood dripping. And I'm like, oh, I got shot, you know what I'm saying? So, from there, it's just like survival mode, really. Like, catch myself in the midst of trying to panic, and anxiety attacking, whatever. It just was more so like, okay, get in the house. Call the police. On the phone with the folks. They telling me make sure ain't nobody in there. Look for where I'm shot at, apply pressure, you know, all those things. So that's where my head is. Protecting myself, making sure I survive through this, you know. So the police get there, it's like a bit of relief, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least they not finna come back and try to finish the job while I'm laying here, you know, because I didn't even end up closing my garage, you know. So yeah, just was thinking survival the whole time.
Originally, like, did you know where you were hit at?
Nah. Like I said, when I got on the phone with the operator is when I started to look for those things. And the main one I was feeling was up here. And that's just where I put pressure at. So, yeah.
So out of the four, like, where did you get hit?
Here, the lower abdomen, and twice in his arm.
No doubt. Like, was it, you know, when you're leaving the show, like, do you feel like it was someone that was already waiting on you, somebody that was following you?
Mm-mm. In my heart, I truly feel like it was a random act, you know. The way it played out, it just don't make no other type of sense, you know. It's 3 guys, technically, you know, and I see them before I pull into my driveway, you know. So, me seeing them is like me driving, facing this way. But they walking, facing the way you facing, looking at me. But to get to my house, you got to turn right. They at that stop sign on this side, I'm at this stop sign on this side. So it's like in my head, I'm thinking they're like, oh, okay. That's a female in that car. She by herself. Let's go hit this lick. You know? But you're not thinking that she gonna have something to protect herself so it catch you off guard when she go to reach and you ain't got no choice. Because, hey, I wouldn't have no choice either. So it's just a thing of 3 of them. I see them. I'm all in my phone. I'm hyped about my show. You know what I'm saying? Got multiple things in my hand when I get out the car. Looking in my Instagram, who just followed me. You know, paying attention to all that type of stuff that you shouldn't be paying attention to when you get out your house. Your car, 12 o'clock at night. But you live, you learn. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You register certain things. Like I said, I noticed them. You think to yourself, but your mind just ain't 100% on it. I noticed them right there. I think to myself, okay, there go 3 guys. I got my gun. I'm good. But you ain't just really thinking somebody finna come try something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, just like crazy, man. I just want some money.